Hi there, I'm Diane Mulligan with M&C Communications, and I'm joined by Sarah Beatty and by Jordan Sherman, and we're here to talk about the best things we've seen this week. It's just a way for us to look back and really give shout outs. And the first group I want to give a shout out to is PRSA Colorado. They did their first virtual webinar. They had more than 100 participants come to this, and I was honored enough to be one of the panelists. And I talked about things like issues versus crisis, consistently reaching out. When you're talking to people, give them something to do, because when you give them an actionable message, it gives them a sense of control and a little bit of peace. Right now is the perfect time, whether you are in the business or you're working for somebody, to either build your clientele, reach out to those former potential clients, or you never know what's going to happen in this recession. It's a really good time to start networking and really talking about what you do, because you never know who's going to need somebody and you don't know what's going to happen with your job. So you have to be really careful. When you're reaching out, make sure you're giving them information that's educational and informative. Don't sound self-serving, whatever you do. And lastly, remember to have some compassion, understanding, and what we need really now is a little bit of fun. But with the fun, Michelle Ellis of Ellis Communications and Marketing just knocked it out of the park in this webinar that we did, when she said something that just really hit me. She said, when you do that fun post, think about if there's a serious post about COVID in front of it and a serious post behind it. You may need to tone it down just a bit, because you want to think about that you don't want to sound tone deaf. So congratulations, Michelle. Michelle put on the webinar. It was her idea. It was a super success, and I'm so pleased that we were part of it, because I think we got a lot of great information now. So Sarah or Jordan, whoever wants to jump in next, what have you guys seen?
I'll jump in here. I think it's really important, and I'm seeing a lot of different agencies and companies doing this. Right now, they're treating themselves as a client. You know, it's no surprise that with the COVID-19 environment, people have lost clients, and instead of kind of being wishy-washy about what's going to happen, they're focusing on themselves. And we have kind of turned that into an inspiration for M&C as well. We're doubling down on treating ourselves as a client and make sure we're getting our message out to our current clients as well as future clients. Say, hey, we're here, and we're thriving, and we're still going to be here on social media, as well as our website, our revamped website. Thank you so much, Sarah Beatty.
We've been working like crazy on that.
Yeah, absolutely. But we've really taken this moment and kind of moved the stairs to position us and really position our clients as well, so that they're not going to see as much negative repercussions in this environment as they would.
That's the hope.
And I think it's really important that we're able to show our expertise.
Yes.
Give people things that will help them, as opposed to promoting ourselves. It's more of taking that expertise and let's just give it away for free, because you know what? Somewhere down the road, somebody's going to need somebody, and they'll think, oh, this is exactly the person I need to call. And that's our goal, and that should be the goal of, I think, most companies right now.
I think that's a really good point. As a matter of fact, we've written a couple of things on podcasting, which is what I've been really involved in lately. And so our M&C, so it's the end of March. This week was the very tail end of March. So our M&C moment, Move the Stairs moment of the month, is a shout out to Lung Cancer Foundation of America. So they are a group that funds cutting edge lung cancer research. And they have a large number of people who are living with lung cancer who are really, really worried in this time of COVID-19. And so they saw that need to really dig into the very best information, the most immediate information that's available out there with their network of oncologists and doctors and medical experts. So they jumped in and said, yep, let's go ahead and produce podcasts, and let's get those out there immediately to the people who need them. And what we have seen in producing 2 of those podcasts now is that the social media traffic and the website traffic from those podcasts is really phenomenal. They've had about 1,300 downloads, and the website traffic going to those podcast pages on their website is really incredible. So it was an opportunity to fill a hole, meet a need, get information out there, and really position themselves in the marketplace as people who are getting it done and making it happen for the people who depend on them for information. So that's our moment, our Move the Stairs moment of the month. And Diane, I want you to really quickly remind people what Move the Stairs means.
So move the stairs means that in any situation that you walk into, there's no what ifs. What if it was different? What if I had this? What if I had that? No. Be creative. Look at the situation and figure out what you can do to give yourself or your client the best chance of a great outcome. And if you do that, you'll move the stairs.
Well, and we've got more information on the website, a blog post that you wrote about that. So I think that's a great way to think about challenging times when you're trying to figure out how to help your clients is, what are the tools that I have right in front of me? It's like the pantry challenges that we're doing right now, you know? You can't go
Right.
running out to the store. You go and you look and you say, what have I got? How can I use it? And how can I make the absolute best out of it? And that's what Move the
Absolutely. And the
Stairs
question, I think that the bottom line question is, what can I do? Period.
Right.
Just keep saying that over and over. You'll be amazed what pops into your mind that had you not looked at it that way, wouldn't have been there. So look for those possibilities.
Yeah. So the other thing that we do every week, we've got some supreme silliness, but what I think that these two examples show, and Diane, I want you to talk about the first one, and I'm going to try to bring up and share the screen so that we can see a bit of it. But the first one is near and dear to your heart and mine too, right? Because that's where we met, but tell us why.
Well, both Sarah and I worked at Channel 7 News in Denver. And this week they dropped a video about imagination and how it's so important for us to make sure that our children have time for imagination. And that's one of the opportunities through all of this social distancing, through being home, is that you have some time, so for some of us, you have some time to use your imagination and, you know, for parents and kids to reconnect. And I think Channel 7 just knocked it out of the park with this. I mean, I know knocked it out of the park seems to be my thing right now, but he really hit a home run with this. And I just kudos to them for this wonderful video that they put together.
The creative department put this together, and I'm going to show you just a tiny, it's a, I don't know, 4 or 5 minute piece, but I'm going to show you just a really quick second of it that is showing this little girl, and she's fantasizing about all of this stuff and what's going on. And I just want to have you take a quick look at this because it's just a wonderful piece that they put together.
Are you serious?
And it goes on, and you know, she you know, turns out she's running from this lion, but it's her kitty cat, and she and her brother end up, you know, sharing and learning how to play together, and he saves her from falling off that log, but they're hanging on the stairs, and it just is an absolutely brilliant piece.
You will laugh out loud. It will warm your soul. It's just a wonderful piece and a brilliant piece of branding for 7 News. Kudos to the creative team, as Sarah said. Absolutely.
Yeah. So the other thing I want to show you, and you may have seen this made Diane and me absolutely laugh out loud. Let me find that piece. There's so many things open on my desktop right now. I don't know about you guys. Do you have like 47 things open? Hold on.
Got a few, not as many as you, Sarah. I guess I'm not working hard enough.
Right? My goodness. I think it's about 19 windows, but here's the one I'm looking for. So let me share this. This is this British family. They have 4 kids and what looks to be a very cozy British home, shall we say. And they have been locked up and cooped inside for who knows how many days. And what I particularly appreciate as a mother myself is that they kept in the part at the beginning of this thing that they recorded where the kids are all just like scrapping and fighting and just being
and
obnoxious.
Mom is absolutely ignoring the whole thing because she's had it.
Mom's like, I'm not getting involved in this, but I'm going to show you a little clip of this because look what they did. Look at the brilliant fun that they had here.
We can't do it with him. We just have him out with us.
This looks like my house.
It's me. I haven't done anything.
Yeah, you're being loud.
She's just hit me all day. That's all she's done
No,
to
I
me all
did
day.
that.
No, all you did was
Shh. He's a bully.
Does this look like everybody's house right now?
The first part, not the singing part.
Yeah, not my house either. So do we all know this song? You should.
One day more, another day, another destiny, shopping for online delivery. Trying to get a lead to find there's nothing till September time. One day more.
I would love to.
I love the passion. It's amazing.
The flag and so I hope you guys get the chance to see the whole thing. You'll have to go. There was an NPR article about it, but this family is so fun, and they wrote custom lyrics to the big showstopper song in Les Mis, and I just think it shows families who have time together, who are spending time together, being creative, just like that KMGH video. It's about being creative and making the best of the situation that you've got. So those were the two best things that I saw this week.
And didn't they both move the stairs?
They moved the stairs. They made it happen.
So move the stairs this week. Maybe you'll be featured in next week's weekly roundup. You never know.